And now the starting lineup for your Philadelphia 76ers. Center, 6 feet 10 inches, number 30, Adham Farah. At small forward, 6'5", number 35, Isaac Okoro.
Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. In this one, you'll see the Philadelphia 76ers against the Golden State Warriors. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Thursday, they're off to Charlotte to face off with the Hornets. And then on Thursday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Milwaukee Bucks.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Porter's checked in for Brandon Podziemski. Now here we are, Greg, in the second half of the season. What do you think playoff-bound teams are focusing on right now?
I would say just making sure they keep the momentum heading into the postseason, as well as do everything possible to try to stay healthy.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Curry finds Porter. Golden State moving the ball around. Maxey against Curry. 4 on the shot clock. Carried from 15 feet out. Curry's got 6 points.
Just shows you how impressive Curry's shooting ability is, that he can adjust for any distance.
Now here's Okoro, guarded closely. Yep, that one goes in there.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Outside Curry. Outside Porter. Curry passes to Porter. Inside. And slam dunk by Butler.
Look, that's exactly what you want to see from Butler. He's at his best when he's attacking the rack.
Pass to McCain. Back to Maxey. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Maxey's got his second basket. Curry looking around. There's a screen. Here's Butler into the lane. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
Porter kicks to Curry. Pass to Butler. From past the arc. Offensive rebound. Maxey against Curry. Second shot opportunity. Can't hit that one. Some solid defense from Maxey. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Yabusele. Here's Bona. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Here's McCain, guarded by Porter. Maxey passes to Okoro. Here's Yabusele. Maxey on the wing. Over Curry. Maxey, no good. Warriors leading by 3. Outside Butler. There's a screen by Porter. Butler dishes to Curry.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Curry. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. Averaging about 27 points per, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. Well, you know that he can put points up in a hurry, and he leads this team in scoring.
Yeah, I think he's got a great sense of how to keep their offense going and being productive. If somebody else is having an off night, then he kind of steps in and fills the gap.
Quentin Grimes is checked in for Maxey. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. We talked about the daunting task of facing Steph Curry. Coach said Curry makes your entire 5 guard him. Steph might be the best conditioned player in the league. He is constantly moving. It makes him so difficult to track. So, of course, it's not just Curry shooting that presents problems. Guys?
Thanks, David. Porter inside. Covered by Okoro. Here's McCain. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The 76ers shooting their first free throws of the night, and the first one at the line is good.
At the line for your Sixers.
And so he makes both from the line. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see which teams made the most of their opportunities on the offensive glass this month. The 76ers third.
They have been aggressive underneath. I mean, they're playing with a physicality that you don't often see, and it's led to a lot of second chance points.
Some nice passing by Golden State here. Pass to Gay. It's tipped. Here's Grimes. Another miss by Philadelphia. Warriors have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Murray finds Porter. Back to Curry. Puts up a deep 3. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
He looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Here's McCain. Hits the 3-point bomb. McCain's got 5.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Warriors trailing. Butler feeling it out a bit. And they get it. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, you go back and look at the career that Jimmy Butler's had. Hard to believe that he was the 30th pick of the draft when he came out of college. You got to say that scouts kind of missed on that one.
Jonathan Kuminga. He's checked in for the Warriors. For Philadelphia, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Pass to McCain. From outside the arc, Gay with the rebound. Golden State's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Outside Curry. Fires at the elbow. That's good on the jump shot. 10 points for him.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Pass to Yabusele. Here's Grimes, guarded by Porter. Sweet move. And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
On the wing, Porter. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Butler, a team-first guy willing to dish that rock all the time.
The 76ers have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. A nice shot by McCain.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Now here's Curry. He's got 10 to the middle. Here's Gay, and that one is stuffed right through.
Curry's got such a great feel and understanding of the game. I mean, he can make a lot happen in the pick and roll.
Pass to McCain. Gay with the rebound. Gay's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Porter. Outside for Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot. 3-pointer, Butler. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
And they put up a goose egg last year when they played this team twice.
And you look back at those games, just a one-sided affair between them.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Grimes, guarded by Porter. And it's blocked. They retain possession. Basket counts. Simmons got it all tied up now for Philadelphia. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Making a change here. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Stephen Curry.
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Moody the pass to Mitchell. Pass to Moody. To the paint, 5 to shoot. And it's Mitchell missing. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Grimes passes to Simmons. Here's Grimes, guarded by Porter. Grimes with the bucket. Grimes has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
1:02 left here in the opening quarter. Mitchell against Simmons. Mitchell passes to Moody. Fires for 3. Sinks the triple. And the Warriors lead by 1. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Pass to Edwards. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control, even when facing physical contact.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. And that one's good by Porter.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Here's Tyson, defended by Kuminga. The shot no good. Tyson.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling. And
you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
The Warriors leading. They've got Edwards. Maxey out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Tyson in at the 4. That's the group for Philadelphia to start this second quarter. Kuminga, screen on Maxey. Porter with it. Maxey covering. Brown shot is good.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Pass to Maxey. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
The same day, Clark, that Tyrese Maxey was named to the All-Star game, he scored a career high and was great doing it.
How about that, Kevin? How ironic is that? It was his first All-Star selection, by the way, but this has been the story with Maxey. I mean, he just continues to make great progress in his game. He's a really dynamic young player with still room to grow.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Shot clock at 3. It's hauled in by Brown. Warriors leading by 5. Pass to Moody. And that one's good by Porter. Porter's got 8 points.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
Here's Tyson. Here's Grimes, defended by Moody. Grimes passes to Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Maxey taking up that airspace, doing a nice job just bouncing off the floor there.
Edwards against Porter. Pass to Kuminga for the 3. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. And now let's check out the standings in the Eastern Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. Take a look at the 76ers. Their season nearly over unless a form of miracle happened.
And for Philadelphia, they haven't looked anything like the team we thought they'd be this year. Still such a long way to go. They could be in line for a long, tumultuous season.
Yeah, that's the sense you get, isn't it? I mean, the important thing is that they don't panic here. Stick to the basics and work out of this slump without trying to do too much at one time.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Here's Grimes. He has 6. Pass to Tyson. Over Porter. Rejected by Porter.
You know, one area where I think Porter Jr. has surprised a bunch of folks is his shot blocking. I mean, he's got a natural knack for doing it.
Simmons pulls it in. The 76ers trail by 5. Now Maxey. Here's Tyson. That misses off the backboard. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Tyson's got his first points of the game. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. The Warriors making a switch here. Butler's checked in. Now Podziemski. Scoreless thus far. Some nice passing by Golden State. Butler kicks to Porter. Fires it up. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. And the Warriors lead by 5.
Porter Jr. has a unique combination of size and skill, and as a result, able to beat defenders in the catch-and-shoot game.
Here's Maxey. And the layup is good. Ten points for Tyrese Maxey. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Warriors. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That will conclude a 5-game road trip for them. Kuminga sends a screen for Porter, and he drives in. It's deflected. Here's Grimes, defended by Butler. Kicks it out to Maxey. And it's all evened up. Maxey's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Tyrese Maxey, a really talented and explosive scorer. He can fill it up in a hurry.
Pass to Kuminga. Outside Butler. And it's blocked. Here's Grimes. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Edwards with it. Pass to Okoro. 6 on the shot clock. This one for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Well, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Now here's Butler. He's covered closely. Outside Porter. Shoots a fader. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Kuminga's got his first points of the night. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Here's Maxey. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field. The league is attempting, Clark, to minimize flopping. Do you like the technical foul assessment for just that act?
Yeah, I do. I really do, because that way you can get it out of the game. These guys are as big and strong as any athletes in the world. They shouldn't be falling down as much as they do trying to draw foul.
Up top, Porter. He's got 8. Kuminga finds Butler. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Stephen Curry's checked in for Porter. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. He delivered 9 points from 3-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Joined here by Steve Kerr. Coach, great offense from you guys in the first half. What got you the lead?
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Welcome, folks. The Philadelphia 76ers going head-to-head in what's been a neck-and-neck battle through 2 quarters.
I hate what they're doing on defense. Giving up too many gimmies, it makes me mad just watching it.
And I've seen you on the golf course and the hardwood track. Gimmies are the only shots you make.
Okay, so now let's talk about that point guard matchup from the first half.
You might think I only like seeing the big man battles. You're half right. I prefer those, but this guard matchup is fun too.
Nice of you to say, big fella. Thanks for humoring the rest of us.
You're welcome, Ernie.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Curry has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half,
Edwards, he's checked in for the 76ers. And the Warriors also making a change. Porter's checked in for Brandon Podziemski. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Porter is out there with Curry. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's Porter. And Gay is in at the center position. Down low, Bona. That's tipped.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Here's McCain. 12 points for him. And here's Maxey. Shoots over Curry. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And they're on the 2K leaderboard of the teams that have been tormenting opponents defensively this month. In third, the Warriors.
And they've just been on a defensive tear. I mean, allowing so few points. And really, I think it's the energy with which they play.
You know, when you're looking to create a culture, a championship-type culture for your team, you want guys like JB, guys that are tough, accountable, and consistent.
The 76ers trail by 13. Pass to McCain. To stop the run, takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And Edwards slams it in.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
The kick out to Porter. Curry against Maxey. No good on the three. And for the 76ers, they're shooting an outstanding 55% from the field since the half. You know, their execution has been on point. Warriors leading by 9. Butler on the way. 10 points for him. To the inside. Here's Gay. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Justin Edwards. No good on that. Jonathan Kuminga. He's checked in for the Warriors. And he's good on the second. The 76ers shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Here's McCain. Guarded by Curry. A nice shot by McCain.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Pass to Porter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Tyrese Maxey.
And his scoring numbers have been going in the right direction these past few years. He's gotten better and better at handling what those opposing defenses are throwing his way and finding ways to get his points all over the floor.
And the Warriors making a change here. Moody's checked in. Here's McCain, guarded by Curry. Takes it inside. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Miller's checked in for the Warriors. 1:46 left in the third. Porter passes to Porter. Back to Porter. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Kuminga. Here's Moody. And he can't bank that one in. The 76ers trail by 7. Here's McCain. Inside. Here's Grimes, defended by Moody. Grimes passes to Simmons. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, Then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Simmons, a screen on Porter. And here's Edwards from the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Edwards got his second bucket of the night.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now the 76ers on the break.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Porter passes to Miller. Over Simmons. Shots good by Miller. Miller's got his first bucket in this one. Here's Tyson. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Golden State Warriors, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Simmons, Tyrese Maxey out there with Edwards, and it's Grimes in at the shooting guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. We've seen Tyrese Maxey and his game go to another level. Clark, what makes him a top-level scorer in your opinion?
Kevin, there are a couple of things that really stand out. His sheer speed with the ball is remarkable. His fearlessness and confidence, every great scorer has that. And then his ability to knock down the three-point shot off the catch or off the dribble gives him an added step of quickness when he's taking it to the rack. And all of that makes him a dynamic scorer.
Simmons against Butler. Over Simmons. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Tyson's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Simmons.
You know, with his size and skill, Simmons is really good down low. I think he can score a bunch of points this way.
Butler against Simmons. Butler kicks to Porter. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Maxey.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And Porter drops them both. Maxey with it. Still anybody's game at this point.
And no question, this is when you really have to have trust on the floor with each possession.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Maxey's got 24.
Hey, we've seen Maxey take the big jump. Now he's one of the game's best scorers.
Pass to Porter. Back to Podziemski. Kuminga the pass to Moody. 6 to shoot. Maxey against Porter. Can't hit from in close. The 76ers trail. And here's Maxey. Here's Tyson. Screen by Simmons. To tie it up. Butler with the steal. 3-on-3. Porter passes to Butler. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Outside, Kuminga. Porter against Maxey. It's up a three. And it's Kuminga that time on the assist from Porter.
For three.
Porter's got 3 assists tonight. The 76ers trail by 5. Outside, Maxey. Shoots over Podziemski. Warriors with the rebound. Butler's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Porter. Back to Butler. Clock at 6. Back to Porter. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And the other thing we've seen them do well tonight is draw fouls. Time and time again throughout this game, they've won trips to the line and converted.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Okoro's checked in. Outside, Maxey. It's stolen by Kuminga. Pass to Gay. Can't connect from short range. And so Simmons will bring it up for Philadelphia. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Butler against Edwards. Back to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
We talk about the feel for the game, and Simmons has it. So adept at cashing in on what the defense gives him off these pick-and-roll sets, and that's not as easy as he makes it look.
And Porter, here we go. Here's Podziemski. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Simmons can't get it to go.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
Now Podziemski. Outside Butler. Shot clock at 6. Porter with it. Guarded now by Okoro. Porter, no luck. The 76ers trail by 5. Okoro finds Edwards. Here's Maxey. That one drops for him. Maxey's got 26.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Porter dishes to Butler. He doesn't hit that one. Great D that time from Edwards.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
You know, at almost 7 feet tall, Simmons is hard to guard because he's got excellent speed. He knows how to use his body, and if you get too physical with him, he knows how to draw fouls.
Both teams will make substitutions, and Simmons drops them both. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Curry against Simmons. Porter with the screen for Curry. Outside Porter. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Gay. It's deflected. Now here's Okoro. Here's McCain. Great pass to set up the lay-in. McCain's got 16 points here in the second half. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the 76ers.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Okoro kicks to Simmons. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Curry setting the pick for Porter. Back to Curry. Over in the corner, Kuminga. From 18 feet away, it's Curry. That time on the assist by Kuminga. And that's 21 points for Stephen Curry. For Philadelphia, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. And clearly an important junction. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And the 76ers... So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out